Don't you dare be smart ass!
Wow, this looks killer. All right. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Here's what's happening today. I'm doing a 5-song study for my Patreon community of Final Fantasy songs. I'm going to share some of them here for you all on YouTube. We're going to check out One Winged Angel. We're going to check out 2 Zanarkand, Dancing Mad, Liberi, Fatali, and Answers. I've been doing a ton of research all day. I am so excited to break this down. And, you know, it's so funny. Like, I have a bachelor's and master's degree in vocal performance, and they make you take a lot of music theory for those degrees. And I remember when I was in school, I was kicking and screaming about, why do I need all this music theory? I'm a singer. Here we are. Now I'm analyzing music, and some of these don't even have vocals on them. So I'm so excited to break it down. I've got the contexts in the games, where they landed, like why, how the music relates to the game. I have the game footage that we're going to look at. There's going to be a crazy long video, a deep study. Here we go. Let's get going. And the whole 5-song study will be available for those of you supporting the channel. The link will be down in the description at the time that the YouTube video hits. So we'll talk about all of that more. But let's get going first. We're going to start with One Winged Angel. And so this is inside of Final Fantasy VII from 1997. All of the songs we're going to check out today are composed by Nobuo Uematsu, and we'll talk about him. I've done some research on him. I've been researching all morning. So where this song hits in the game is Sephiroth was the world's most celebrated war hero until he discovered he was a lab experiment built from alien cells. The revelation broke him. He burned the hero Cloud's hometown, the protagonist, and returned years later seeking godhood by wounding the planet itself. The song hits at the very end of the game, the final boss battle where Sephiroth appears as his god form. 6 white wings for legs, 1 black wing for an arm. The fallen hero literally staged as a fallen angel with a choir chanting his name. What? And apparently there's like Carmina Burana lyrics in here and stuff.
Goodbye.
This is like the actual fight scene here. So the music's right underneath all of this. What? What's over?
One more shot.
So this is Cloud, the protagonist.
Tagging out.
Let's do this.
I don't normally play turn-based style games like this. Is that even what this is? I think it is, right?
You're mine.
This combat looks interesting, though. Oh my God, okay, let's get going. Let's listen to the music a little bit. I've got the original soundtrack here. Maybe we'll bounce over more to the gameplay, too. I find it fascinating. I'm a gamer myself, so here we go! Oh. Intense. Whoa! So this is like real chorus, like full. Did he have a full chorus for this? I mean, it sounds like real live instrument orchestra. So he's got this tritone. Hear that? So it's E to B flat. That's called a tritone in music, and it's the most tense interval in Western music. It's like if you listen to like ambulances, that's a tritone. We're just doing it down. So it's like ba ba. It's going. So anyway, interesting, right? Tritone. See? That's like ambulances and stuff. Tense. Hear the timpanis? Whoa. Wow. So we're in 4/4. Ah. Military drum. The movement of this music is intense. Oh! Dun, 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 dun. I love those accents. Dun, 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 dun. That syncopated accenting in the rhythm. Oh, it's all different than I thought. It's not predictable. It's like kind of moves a bit. Oh. Oh! This is really intense orchestration. It's very thick and complicated. This is very advanced stuff. And isn't Nobuo Uematsu, I read in my notes that he's like everybody calls him the Beethoven of video game music. I get it. Whoa! Oh, that change. So we had all this tension harmonically, and there was a little release there. I wonder what... Oh, God, I mean... I gotta be careful. I could go back and be like, well, what happened at that part of the music?
Tom Cloud. Thank you. Let's finish this.
Oh! It's so cool underneath the gameplay.
Fate is not to be taken lightly.
Shut up! I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little ADHD bouncing around doing this here today. I'm really fascinated at how it all integrates in the game. Feel that change? We got the horns and the woodwinds, chorus in the background. So some of the notes I had were that he's using like Carmina Burana text, and then, yeah, inside of this, right? It almost does have a little bit of Carmina Burana feel to it, or like Stravinsky, right? I sang an aria from The Rake's Progress. Oh my God, wild music. One and two and three and four and those accents. It's getting more intense. Where's it going? There's that tritone again. Oh. So we have this like deep, we have this deep pedal underneath everything. In the bass. And the horn, maybe tubas. Wow. Oh man, those horns. Wow! What a composition! I like that quarter. It's like the timpanis are hammering on the quarter notes there, just driving. It almost has this like tribal feel, but with the timpani. Hear the subdivisions? Oh, those strings are outrageous there. It's like all over. Listen to the strings. Whoa. I'm blown away. This is unbelievable. I like that. It's sort of like almost a little musical. I don't know if I call it a call and response. There is kind of a call and response a little bit there with the chorus and the orchestra. Listen. their response. Chorus call, orchestral response. Call, response. Call, response, right? Now we're somewhere else. Now we're in that lighter... Oh, for a second. Oh, this is unbelievable. What is happening? There's all these like, there's the bam bam, there's this like driving energy in the music. There's these dissonant, these like really grinding movements, like rhythm that's keeping you off balance. Like you don't feel like you can really stabilize for more than a few seconds. Intense driving. And then there are these little moments of slight harmonic release like we just heard right there. Tense. Then that little, yeah, when those strings come in, so as we have, we're in 4/4, and then we went into triplets in the quarter notes right after. You hear that? This is a masterpiece. Oh my God. Ah! This is so fun. This is video game music. What is happening? Oh. Quarter notes. Everything's on the quarter there. And then it changes. Symphonies, woodwinds. Woodwinds, yeah. Those accents are cool there. A lot of syncopation. Back with the choir. Sounds like a male chorus. Oh, it's not, I think I heard female voice in there too. It does give me a lot of Carmina Burana vibes for sure. First time I saw Carmina Burana, I was a kid. It was like Conan the Barbarian. I think that's where most people heard it. Dun 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 ba boom ba boom ba dun 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 dun. Amazing music. There's definitely a flavor of that. And we've got the lyrics, I guess, from my notes I have here. Yeah, so the Latin lyrics are pulled directly from Carmina Burana, actually. The medieval poems Karl Orff set in his famous cantata. Same source as O Fortuna. The only word that's in here that's not Carmina Burana words are Sephiroth, which is that's the character name, and Gloria and Generosa. The song is Sephiroth, his fall from grace. So they got his name. He got his name in there. Oh my God, this is brilliant. There's a lot of like call and response stuff. I feel like in this. Sephiroth, because that was a moment right there, right? Sephiroth makes me want to sing so bad. Ba, 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 ba. So tense. The phrasing is really great. So when you think about phrasing in music, you're really thinking about the musical statements that are happening. Like, here's a musical statement. I don't know what those words were there, but ba ba da dum. That's a phrase. And then there's. You could even argue that the orchestral answer might be a part of the phrase, you know? So it's like the same way when we speak. What we say has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And it can be broken up in all different ways. Phrasing in music is kind of the same way. You're making a musical statement that can be broken up in different ways. And so much creativity goes into the sophistication of how you phrase your musical ideas. He is a musical genius. This guy is brilliant what he's doing here. These syncopated rhythmic accents in the timpani. See, that's offbeat syncopation. So syncopation. If here's the beat, and then you make accents off the beat, that's syncopation. And syncopation is a huge part of every type of music. Hear that? Let's go back and hear that. Hear that? Just those thundering timpani are so powerful. It's marching. It really does give a tribal feel, but in that sophisticated orchestral sound world that you hear with sort of Western classical instrumentation. Like sometimes you'll hear like cultural instruments with like animal skins with deep thundering sounds that give even more of that tribal sound. But the timpanis are kind of almost the Western classical substitute for that here. Wow. It just keeps driving. And notice the chorus, the choir that's singing, they're really texturally baked into everything. They're not really out front. Like they really feel kind of layered in, just like the tapestry of like another orchestral instrument, you know? Like the words are not super intelligible to me as I'm listening to it. It's almost just like the sound of the voice as part of another instrument, like the strings or the woodwinds, just another sound in the world. Sephiroth. Right? Hear that? That's the Sephiroth. Yep. There's those syncopated off accents. This is something different. Now we're in the new musical section. It does feel like movements. I mean, God, I could make a huge study just of this. Like I could go back. We could think about like, how do you break it up sectionally? Like we could nerd out so hard on this, but I'm not going to today because I need to do. This could be my whole day. This one song. Da 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 da. I like that vocal there. That's like the low male voices in the chorus. This would have been so fun to sing in. I love those accents. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So then we have. So what's really cool about it, the drums underneath, like what's happening musically. We've got ba 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 ba, and then the vocals are ba ba ba. They're on the quarter note, so they're kind of keeping the stability while the drums are syncopating against it. Listen for that. Da 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 da. Hear that? so dramatic. Sephiroth. So notice now there's a different response. It's like the call is Sephiroth. It wasn't ba 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 Sephiroth. That's how it was before. Now notice it's different here. We've got like the timpani doing the response. Actually, it's more than the timpani. Bop, 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 bop. So we've got, what else do we have going on there, God? We've got like the horns, we've got the wood, we got everything on those boop, 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 boop. But notice it's a different musical idea. So the Sephiroth, and then we've got this different answer. It has so much call and response I'm hearing in this. And it's not like an exact call and response, I guess you'd say, but it kind of is. And there's every ba 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 ba. All those eighth ba ba ba. Yeah, all those eighth note act on the timpanis. Key change? Are we? No, we're still. Oh yeah, where are we key wise? I don't even know. It's like a military drum again. Oh, it's getting more intense. Notice it's more chaotic sounding now. Everything's all coming in cacophony. Oh! I'm getting goosebumps now. Gee. It just keeps driving. Right there. Ba ba boom boo boo. So we've got that. Yeah, so we've got like a. Let me show you. By the way, I'll explain all of this later. When I hear vocals, I break them down using. I've been a vocal coach for 26 years, so I break down vocals like this. This one is really not as much of a vocal. Because it's just choral vocal stuff. So I'll get into a couple of them we have today. At least one of them is definitely a solo vocal, and I'll break down the vocal technique stuff there. But we're doing harmony stuff now. So I think that was it. It ends on D major, not D minor. Let me see. But it's just for a moment. Those chords are so good there. That was it major though? I got so distracted. It was, and then we went somewhere else. Unbelievable, this song is outrageous. So much thundering on those quarter notes. Bah, bah. This is perfect fight music, you know? It's perfect like epic battle fight music. Bah, 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 bah. I went kind of like D minor. Timpani again. Such cool timpani. Oh, those horns. This swell. 1 and 2, and now we're back to that. And 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The chorus is on the quarter. Sephiroth. You see the orchestra right there did the Sephiroth without the chorus. It did there was like a musical quote of the melody of the Sephiroth, but they did it in the orchestra. That motif. Hear it? That's Sephiroth. I think that is. That's what my ear heard there. Oh my God. What an experience that was. I love... So today is Sunday. It's Video Game Music Sunday. I've decided that on my schedule that's what I'm going to be doing now. So every Sunday I have where's my Sunday over here? Yeah, so I have I watch one episode of Arcane because that comes out of the League of Legends world video game stuff. So we're on episode 3 today. I'm going to watch after this. Today's Final Fantasy. We have Wuthering Waves next week. I'm doing some more Genshin, Hoyoverse stuff, and yeah, man. Video game music is so fun. I've got like, as far as gaming goes, like I play I'm like almost 300 hours in on Arc Raiders, and I was thinking of doing some streaming and listening to music with a community. We started live streaming, and I don't think I can play Arc Raiders and live stream music very much. Maybe when I'm like in the load-in scenes, but I was thinking that Crimson Desert, because I started playing that game. That game is wild. So I was thinking maybe I would do some streaming of that and listen to music while I'm playing and stuff. I like video games a lot. So anyway, all right. So as far as that song goes, mind-blowing. The visuals, all like the way. So
Tagging out.
Let's do this.
so that's how it works in the game. There's one, and see, that's really cool. This whole, one-winged angel, like the fallen angel. So he's got just the one wing there.
Your dreams. No holding back.
This looks amazing. Like, it's like an amazing final scene. What's over here?
Cloud, lend me your strength.
So this is different. This music here is not... Oh, see, look, we're already at 11 minutes in. So that song was 10 minutes long. I wonder if this is a different orchestral piece for the rest of it, because it's a 21-minute scene. I want to see where the song ends. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is where it ends. Ah! Sephiroth! And then he slashes him. So that's the end of what we just listened to as far as in the game goes. So whatever happens over here is something else. Oh my God, this is a world. This, and Final Fantasy, what is it, 25-year anniversary? Is that where we're at with this? By the way, this game, that was, which console was that song created on? Let me see. I even did that research. I've been nerding out hard today on this. This was a PlayStation 1. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, here, check this out. So this is the system that it was originally done for, that song. And yeah, all right, we'll keep going. But so when he was composing for this game back in the day, he had to compose for the musical ability of the systems that he was writing for. So these orchestral versions are, wait, is that right? Why, that seems so... How is it that... Oh, I see, it's a remake. It's a 2020 remake for the PlayStation 4 that I was just looking at, I think, right there. So that would explain why. I was like, because my mind went, wait a minute, why does it look so good? Like, that's not what video games looked like back in 1999, but this is the remake of it on the PS4, I guess. Okay, cool. All right, and man, there's so much I got to say about this, but let's move on now to Zanarkand as our next one here. And let me give some info on this one. This is the opening sequence to it. So this one is remastered also. But when was it released? Let's see. That's 2001. So this doesn't look like 2001 graphics to me. So this was for PlayStation 2, 2001. Same composer, Nobuo Uematsu. This was the opening theme, solo piano. So emotional. You know, I hadn't really thought about this emotional aspect of video game music really until I checked out some of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, that one. And it's such like, it's so emotional, that music, right? Hear the noise of the fire. So what this is arpeggiating piano. So boom, look here, we in C. When you do this on a piano, that type of thing, that's called arpeggiating, or it's an arpeggiating a chord. A chord, you can play it as a block chord where you play all the notes at once, or you can break up the notes, like play them like that, and it has a whole different feeling, right? There's like this melancholy, this sort of emotional, like, God, it makes me wonder what happened at the end of Final Fantasy IX. They're just kind of hanging out, having a fire. So he wrote this also. We're in B major here. That melody. Da, 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 da.
Listen to my...
Okay, well, let me hear I want to see, do we have the whole... This is the actual... So I guess Titus is the character. Listen to my story, this may be our last chance. Themes of loss, memory, and sacrifice. A culmination of a journey and its inevitable end. Zanarkand is the ruined city the pilgrimage marches toward. Okay. The lore of this game, after so many years. Melody right there. So the thing about like melody writing as an instrumentalist, you have to make it sing, right? Even though there may not be a singer, the melody still needs to be, it's got to be singable kind of, in your mind, right? So much of phrasing, so much of instrumental sounds that including like vibrato on strings, that's all and the emulation of the human voice. So a lot of the things we think about with music, it's like, and this is where me as a vocal coach, I'm like, oh, this is so cool, voice. Voice influences the way instruments are played. It's fascinating. That melody, listen, it sings here. We're in 3/4, by the way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, it's. So it's like, can you sing the melody, right? I love the choice to just keep it piano here. It instead of it being this full epic orchestral thing, because it makes it it adds a different emotion, right? Like, how would you describe that emotion? It's like it's a little more separate. It's a little more contemplative. It's a little more introspective. It's a little more detached from the intensity of the emotional situation and more reflective almost. He is such a master of harmony and melody. I mean, my God. Wait, hold on. I just want to see a little bit about him. Born 19... Wait, I have a little... I looked him up here. Do I have a picture of him? Yeah, I did... Yeah, this is him right here. Look at him. He looks like a cool dude, doesn't he? Yeah. All right, so let's just talk about him a little bit here. Yeah, so he... Self-taught? What? No. Started piano around the age 12. Never took a formal lesson. College degree in English, not music. I hate him now. What? This is a genius. How did he orchestrate that without going to music school? I don't understand. I don't get that at all. The complexity, what you need to know to be able to orchestrate and to do composition like that. Oh my God, it would be fascinating to like interview him about what his process for writing is then. Oh, that blows me away. Is that real? His reason for learning piano was he wanted to be like Elton John. Wow. So he has influences by the Beatles, Elton John, progressive rock, Pink Floyd, Tchaikovsky for orchestration. Yeah, okay. Man, I have so much more info on him. So fascinating. Anyway, whoa. Self-taught. That does not make sense. And by the way, as far as music education goes, like we were talking in the live stream yesterday, I did an anime opening and endings live stream, second one. Oh, so cool. And it's like every Japanese band or group that I see have like doctorate degree level musicians playing in the pop song, in the contemporary songs. It's like crazy bass, crazy complex drums. It's like, what is happening in Japan in the music education scene? It's amazing. This is gorgeous. All right. This is absolutely beautiful. I feel like I could just keep going on this one here, but we've got 3 more songs to go. I'm going to stop here. And so again, this is going to be a full 5-song study. We're going to do Dancing Mad next, Liberi, Fatali, as well as Answers. And I think Answers is a singer. Like, we're going to break down the vocals on this one as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. If you want to come over and join my community, I have, my whole channel's about my whole, Discord, which you get access to when you come join the Patreon. So it's all about creating a safe place for people to celebrate their favorite artists. And we have a video game music chat now, which is very, very active. And thank you so much to Black Rose, my community member who helped me put together this list for today. Shout out to you. You're amazing. I have so many amazing community members helping me organize content for you all. And also, what else do I have here? Video game collection. This is all the stuff from my video. We did League songs, Hoyoverse, and oh, we did have The Dream Within. I did that with the Lara Fabian. That was amazing. Aurora. Node crack. God. Anyway, I'll put the link to my video game music collection down there, as well as my J-pop, J-rock collection as well. I'm doing a lot of deeper studies of artists and things like that now. So the full 5-song study will be up at the time this hits YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Okay, everybody.